Earlier this week, I put out a poll asking folks if they were conservative or progressive, would they want to date, have sex with, or partner with someone who has the opposite politics? And here's what everyone had to say. A total of 17 people who identified as conservative answered the survey, and as you can see, 10% said no, it doesn't align. They would not date, have sex, or partner with a progressive person. 10% said it depends, I'm not sure. And the rest, 80%, said yes, it doesn't bother me. Now, we also gave folks an opportunity to elaborate if they wanted to. So let's look at some of their responses. So of the folks who said yes, it doesn't bother me, one person left a comment saying, I value dialogue. There were two folks who answered, I'm not sure, it depends, and paused to read what their comments had to say. So a total of 243 people who identified as progressive answered the survey, and the results are pretty interesting. 1.2% said, yes, I would have sex with, partner with, or date a conservative person, but it's dissonant, meaning that it presents a discrepancy in their values. 4.1% said, yes, it doesn't bother me. 12.8% said, it depends, I'm not sure. And 81.9% said, no, it doesn't align. So of the progressive folks who chose to elaborate, here's what some of the folks who said, I'm not sure, or it depends, had to say. Pause to read. Here are some additional comments. For the progressive people who said yes and it's dissonant, here's what they had to say. Pause to read. And the progressive folks who said yes and it doesn't bother me had these thoughts to share. Pause to read. By far, the category that had the most elaboration responses was from progressive folks who said no, it doesn't align. So I'm going to show you a lot of comments and pause to read each slide. Tell me what you think down in the comments. Here are some additional thoughts. Some new comments here. More comments from progressive folks who said no, it doesn't align. The comments keep coming. More elaboration here. More elaboration. More thoughts. Some additional thoughts here. So if you made it this far, thanks for reading these comments. Does anything surprise you? Any results of this poll, something that was unexpected, or was it really validating for you? Let me know down in the comments. Let's continue the conversation.